Went up to Johnson County to help Maple D do some chainsaw work today. Everybody's eager and ready to go. Here at Maple D Farm. We're in Sitco. That's what we call this place, right, Don?
Yes.
Maple D Farm, a friend of ours in the Kentucky Maple Syrup Association, and he makes maple syrup up here. And it's a beautiful place. It's a wonderful place. He does a lot of good work in Kentucky making Kentucky maple syrup, but we've had some issues here. Had a big ice storm, huge. I've never seen anything like what's happened. And there's the sugar shack where Don makes the maple syrup, and everything flows down into the sugar shack from there. But if the camera doesn't do this justice, but if you could see the damage of the trees just bent low. Some people don't think it gets cold in Kentucky and we have bad weather, but Don, I think we'd have to say that's not the case, is it?
No, this is definitely not the case here.
So what happened here? Here in the last couple of days.
We got a little ice storm Thursday of last week.
Yep.
Gave us, maybe a half an inch of ice. And then, we had a lot of downed trees, little tiny power issues, nothing too serious. But the ice never melted.
Yeah.
It stayed, below freezing. And then we got another ice storm Monday. And that just flattened everything. Lost power Monday. It's been a struggle. I mean, for days now, it's been out 6 days now. I've heard trees coming down, snapping one right after another.
Yeah.
All my lateral lines, my main lines are all down. Everything is a big mess.
Yeah.
So,
well, you're still smiling.
Yeah.
How do you still smile? I mean,
what else can you do?
It's tough, right?
Yeah.
I know you mentioned to me that you're just thinking that it's hardly you can't recover from this with the infrastructure you have. It may be a total redo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
And it seems like on the northern side of the mountain, there's probably more tree damage and things. It just looks like just heavy damage on the right side.
It's dangerous to get in the woods now.
Yeah.
A lot of dead hangs and stuff that hasn't come down yet. But it looks from here, it looks worse than this side.
Yeah. Don, you talk funny. You're not from here, are you?
No,
Where are you
I'm not from here. I grew up in Oswego, New York.
Yeah.
I was 5 years old doing maple syrup with my grandmother.
Yeah.
Carrying buckets to the sap house.
So you have a long history in maple syrup. And,
oh yeah.
And then you came to Kentucky and with the idea of making maple syrup, or?
No, I came to Kentucky with starting something new.
Okay.
And started counting maple trees.
Yeah.
And here I am.
Here we are.
Here we are. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, here we are.
So what have you been able to accomplish at Maple D with maple syrup? I mean, how many taps have you had, and what kind of production have you had, and what kind of special products have you made with your maple syrup?
I've done regular maple syrup, house syrup is what I call it, and I've also done bourbon aged maple syrup.
Nice.
It ages in a freshly done bourbon barrel.
In a Kentucky bourbon barrel.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had about 450 trees.
You hear that tree pop?
Yeah, that tree's coming down right there. I have, had 450 maple trees tapped.
That's what you've been hearing for a while.
Yeah, every day. And I counted maple trees last summer, and I had roughly about 3,000, and I stopped counting. I had plenty enough room to grow.
Wow. How many acres?
Roughly just under 300.
Wow.
But
nice.
Plenty enough to grow.
Yes.
And there was no limits to growing. And and now I'm not sure how many I actually have left.
Yeah, I hear you. It seems like, in Kentucky, we have a lot of possibilities to make maple syrup here. We really do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But wherever you're doing this type of work, there's challenges, and the weather is a challenge. You have drought years.
Yeah.
You can have ice storms. You can have warm years. All kinds of challenges when you're making it. But a lot of people don't even know we can make maple syrup this far south, and that's kind of what gets me excited, is to be out here doing
It
this
could
work.
definitely be done here.
Yeah,
And every farmer's got a hill he can't do nothing with.
that's right.
So you might as well make maple syrup.
That's
You know,
right.
it's a good
That's
time
right.
of year to be out. Now it's going to be a long struggle and a long road.
Yeah.
And I don't even know.
Well, we're here for you.
Yes, you are, and I appreciate it.
We're hoping that we're hoping the best. We'll cheer you on if we can't help you, but I really hope that when this ice melts and your head straightens out, we get a good plan and think about how
we
you
can
can
go
go
forward.
forward from
Yeah.
here. So we're all into what you're doing, Don.
I appreciate the back pond here at the farm. The only tree in this in this pond was this first one here.
Right over there.
Yeah,
to the
that
left.
first one, and now for as far as you can see through the back there, it's just nothing but down trees.
Wow.
And
Unreal.
then of course, just trees laying everywhere.
Is there fish in this pond?
Oh yeah.
Well, they got plenty of good cover now. don't
Yeah,
they?
they do. Should be a bumper crop of little ones.
Okay, we're in Maple D Sugar House. Of course, with the ice storm, things are not like they would be normally, and kind of mothballed right now. But this is the setup. It's very cool, very nice, very efficient. Nice evaporator here. Is that 2x6, Don?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's 2x6.
Very good. We've got a filter press over here, and is that a water jacketed canner there?
Yeah, water jacketed commercial canner.
Very nice. Very cool.
23 gallon,
Oh man.
24 gallon.
You making moonshine, Don?
No.
No moonshine in here?
But this is a freshly dumped bourbon barrel.
Yep.
It's got some maple syrup that's been sitting in here since July.
Since July.
Yeah.
So July to February.
Yeah.
And that maple syrup been aging in that freshly dumped bourbon barrel to make what?
To make bourbon barrel aged maple syrup.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And what I think is really cool about this is Kentucky is known for its bourbon. Hopefully we can help it to be known for its maple syrup.
Yeah.
And Kentucky
then
bourbon maple
yeah,
syrup.
yeah.
That's a good thing. We have some bigger barrels back here, don't we, Don?
Yes. This is what I've done in the previous years.
Wow. Those are really big.
This one here is a special order.
Nice. Very cool. Thanks, Don.
Yeah.
Go.